Venezuelan presidential election, the reality show edition. In a twist that no one saw coming, the Venezuelan presidential election has taken a turn for the dramatic, resembling more of a reality TV show than a political event. Maria Corina Machado, the opposition leader, has been cast as the fiery protagonist, while President Nicolás Maduro plays the role of the villain everyone loves to hate. The season kicked off with a bang as candidates lined up to showcase their talents. Machado wowed the judges with her impassioned speeches and promises of democracy, while Maduro's performance was more of the same old routine, complete with claims of victory and a suspiciously high vote count. The auditions were held in the grand halls of Caracas, with each candidate trying to outdo the other in a bid to win the hearts of the Venezuelan people. Machado's charisma and vision for a better future stood in stark contrast to Maduro's tired rhetoric, making her an instant fan favorite. As the votes were tallied, viewers were on the edge of their seats. Would Machado's underdog story prevail, or would Maduro's well-rehearsed act win out? The National Electoral Council, playing the role of the show's producers, declared Maduro the winner, but fans of the show weren't buying it. "This is rigged," they cried, waving their tally sheets like golden tickets. Social media exploded with memes and hashtags, with hashtag Justice for Machado trending worldwide. The plot thickened as allegations of vote tampering and electoral fraud began to surface, adding more fuel to the fire. In a dramatic turn of events, Machado demanded a recount. "Every vote must be respected," she shouted from atop a truck, her supporters cheering her on. Meanwhile, Maduro's camp insisted that the results were final, citing technical difficulties and a hacked system as reasons for the lack of transparency. The recount episode was filled with suspense as both sides presented their evidence. Machado's team brought in international observers and experts to validate their claims, while Maduro's camp doubled down on their narrative of external interference. The tension was palpable as the recount process dragged on, with each side accusing the other of foul play. The streets of Caracas became the stage for the next episode, with thousands of Machado supporters taking to the streets. Armed with flags and chants of freedom, they demanded justice. Maduro's team responded with a heavy security presence, turning the city into a battleground of wills. The protests episode was a visual spectacle, with dramatic aerial shots of the massive crowds and close-ups of passionate speeches. The world watched as the situation escalated, with clashes between protesters and security forces making headlines. Despite the chaos, Machado remained resolute, urging her supporters to remain peaceful and steadfast in their quest for democracy. As the season finale approached, tensions were at an all-time high. Would the opposition's claims of fraud be validated, or would Maduro's reign continue? The episode ended on a cliffhanger, with Machado promising to keep fighting and Maduro doubling down on his victory. The cliffhanger left viewers with more questions than answers. Would there be a second season? Would Machado's fight for democracy succeed, or would Maduro's grip on power tighten further? The uncertainty kept everyone guessing, with pundits and analysts speculating on the possible outcomes. In a special bonus episode, the international community weighed in on the Venezuelan election drama. World leaders and organizations expressed their concerns, with some calling for sanctions and others offering mediation. The bonus episode added another layer of complexity to the story, highlighting the global implications of Venezuela's political crisis. Machado supporters found allies in unexpected places, while Maduro's camp faced increasing pressure from abroad. Stay tuned for the next season of Venezuelan politics, the reality show, where the drama never ends, and the stakes are always high. Will democracy prevail, or will the plot twist keep us guessing? Only time will tell.